Here I am on my trial run on the bike, camping equipment. A cup of tea. I seem to have landed myself in the middle of a military firing range. Oh well. I think I'm going to pitch up a tent here for the evening. Bit of a hill there, shelters me from the wind. Nice flat ground. Nobody about. Night time inside the tent. 4 degrees outside and 6.8 inside. So I'm sure that'll warm up once I pull this down and get the sleeping bag out. But the rum coffees are cooking nicely, as you can see. Pitch black out there, but I'm quite happy. Warm, fed, and a couple of rums in us and a bit of a smoke. Yeah, happy days. Well impressed. Well, that was the first night in the tent. Quite a comfortable night's sleep. It's quite warm, sheltered. That's the view I've woken up to. I don't know if you can see out there on the camera, but there's like targets and stuff all over the place. This is a military firing range. Yeah, well impressed with the tent. It's nice and warm, no condensation. Sleeping bag did the job. Yeah, brilliant. Well happy with that. I just made one mistake of not bringing enough water. I used all my water last night for my rum coffees and left myself without any for this morning. So it's going to have to be a can of Red Bull, I'm afraid. I can't stand that stuff normally. But yeah, good. Well impressed. Very good. Okay, this one's for Paul. There's the tent down, and we'll roll it up and get it to fit back in the bag. Here you go, Paul. One tent, nice and tidily packed into a bag. There you go. Took me less than 3 minutes. Found a nice little spot. Gorgeous sunny day here. There's a sea out there all the way up. Gonna take those trails down there in a minute. Go down the coast a bit and see if there's anywhere to put up the tent. Lovely. Nice little bench here, look, to sit on. Get the nice view. Oh, found a secluded beach in Lincolnshire. Nice little spot there to put my tent. I've had a couple of whiskey coffees, so you know, got myself quite settled here. There's somebody running up and down the beach with a horse. A couple of things to look out for when you're trying to find a pitch, especially on the coastline, is how far the tide comes in. As you can see, the tide's out at the moment, but last night it came up to that point there. But just been speaking to a local, and he said it's not crossed this ridge since the 1950s, where there was a big flood and it went way back there. So what I'm going to do is now throw the tent up and, you know, get myself organised and settled for the evening. Gorgeous sunny day here. Check this out for temperature. This is March, the beginning of March, in Lincolnshire on the coast, and we've got 22 degrees. How is that? Brilliant. Go. This is the Cobra 2 tent, half erected. All you got to do is you got 2 poles, and you thread them through these loops here, go all the way through. And I'm doing this pissed. This is how easy it is. Here's the second pole. And right, here we go. 5 minutes later, less than that, the tent's up. One word of advice I would give for these tents is all your zippy stuff. Make sure it's all zipped up as you're rolling it away, because as you unpack it and try and erect it again, it becomes a bit of a nightmare. But apart from that, yeah, easy, good stuff, happy days. And hopefully I'll get left alone for the evening. I can settle down and enjoy my journey. One thing has become apparent while I'm doing this is you're constantly in a headspace of what can I say? It's like are people going to bother me? Is this allowed? Is that allowed? And I'm sure with time that will fade. But it's just a sign of the times, isn't it? You know. We should be free to roam and do whatever we want, you know, especially in a landscape like this. Why the fuck should I have to worry? The reason I'm worrying is because it's England, you know, and every millimetre of this island is bought and paid for, and it's bullshit, because people say I own land, but actually the land owns you, because without the land you wouldn't exist, you know. So how do they work it out that they own the land? It's bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, a lot of it. But anyway, it's all good. Okay, that's the tent set up. Oh, here we go, sleeping bag inside. I've got my snug pack, sub-zero pyjamas, obviously thermometer, because I'm interested how warm and cold it gets on my journey. These tents have a good porchway, plenty of space to store your stuff. You know, as you can see, obviously when that's over as well, you cook it in there. That's good. I'm going to leave the bike. There. I don't think anyone's going to steal it here. There's no one to be seen for miles. I'll be fine. Just leave the bike there. Another little thing I'd like to add is these power bank units. Anybody who's travelling, I'd highly recommend you get one. This will hold 95 hours of electricity, and I use a Samsung Galaxy S2 phone, and obviously everybody knows how much battery juice they use up. I have an extended battery in it as well, so it'll last like 10 times as long as a normal one. But with this little fella as well, that's you know, you've got your GPS, you've got your maps, you've got your compass, your thermometer, you've got your music, your videos, your recorder, everything on one phone, and you don't have to worry about power, because you'll always have it with you. So there's something to bear in mind for people who are thinking of doing something like this, or anybody actually. These are good for pretty much anybody. Very small, slimline. Stick it in your bag, and you've always got a charge for your phone. All right, cheers, then. Yeah, we got another whiskey coffee on. I've done it again. Didn't bring enough water. Ah, well, we'll survive, I'm sure. Temperature's starting to drop now. 6.5 from the 22 that we see earlier on. One good little thing about these tents is that they have a little hook, so you can add a night light, which is nice. Yeah, a bit of convenience. Makes life a little bit more interesting in the night time. I don't know about anybody else, but camping in the night is the best part of it for me. And hopefully tonight we'll get a clear sky. We'll get to see the sun, the moon, the stars. You know, and that makes it all worthwhile for being out in the elements, you know. You know, There's not a single soul in sight. And I've had a smoke and all I can hear is the waves crashing in the distance, and it's a constant hum. It's beautiful, and there's lots of birds in all this undergrowth here. Apparently you're not supposed to camp here, but fuck it. And you can keep hearing the birds twittering. We've got a clear blue sky, sun setting, and night time's coming. It's nice. Happy days. Yeah, it's I don't know, about 8-9 o'clock at night. It's now 2.7 degrees. But you know what? I bought the right gear, you know. That's my bike reflecting in the background there. But I bought the right gear. I'm properly insulated. I'm miles from anybody. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good right now. This is. I'd recommend to anybody to just get stoned and pissed in the wilderness, you know. It's nice. It's therapy. It's just by yourself. It is what it is. It's great. I just wanted to add that to these these series of videos that I've been putting together, you know. Just wanted to get across how it feels to do something like this, you know. You see, you sat at home watching it on a screen because you're in your own little safety bubble where nothing can harm you, and it's familiar ground. You miss out on so much. Sat out on a little log that's laid in the conveniently laid in the beach. Here's the bike. Just been out to stretch my legs. In this nighttime light, I don't know if you can see, but because we've got really low clouds, you can see the lights reflecting from the nearest towns. So there's a town just there, and a town just there. I can see the lights from them, which is a good thing because I've run out of water again. Right, here we go. Return journey from Skegness to Grimsby, and it's raining. Oh well.